Good morning, dear students. In the previous class, we have discussed about types of combustion. Now we have understood what are the basic things required for combustion, what is combustion, and what are the inflammable substances. Now, we also need to know how we can stop this combustion, unnecessary combustion. Many a times this combustion leads to accidents. In such case, how to control it? So for controlling it, we are going to learn about few basic things. That is, the topic is firefighting. So today's topic is firefighting, how to fight with the fire. So as you all know, we have studied that there are the three essential conditions required for combustion. First thing, combustible material. Second thing, supporter of combustion. And third thing, ignition temperature. So, in order to fight with the fire, the first thing which we need to take care of is taking care of combustible material. So wherever we find the highly combustible material or highly inflammable substances are kept, we need to take proper care of it so that they will not reach to their ignition temperature in order to avoid the accidents. Or if the combustible material is very small solid thing, then the moment it is caught in fire, we need to remove it from the place and either throw it in water body or we should do some primary action due to which the fire will stop. So this is what is taking care of combustible material, and that is why in our houses we take proper care of LPG cylinders or the DOs and other things. We are very cautious. Even the hit which we use for killing the cockroaches and all, we are not supposed to use when the gas burner is on. You all are aware of all these basic things. So first thing is taking care of combustible material. The factor which is essential for combustion is air or oxygen. So how to fight with the fire? By attacking that factor. So taking care of continuous supply of air. Suppose a person is caught in fire or some person's clothes caught in fire, then we wrap the person with a blanket. Why do we do so? So that the contact of air can be avoided or supply of oxygen can be stopped, and that is how we will control the fire. Or in some cases we pour sand. Sand forms a layer on the combustible material which do not allow air to pass through it, and the fire is immediately under control. So second thing is we need to stop the supply of air. Like in case of oil fire or electrical fire also, we put sand or we pour sand on it so that the fire can be controlled. It will cut out the supply of oxygen. Clear? So this is second way. Third type is using carbon dioxide. You all know that carbon dioxide do not support combustion. Right? We have seen the experiment also, one activity also where we have covered the candle with the glass and then we found that the fire is stopped. Now, when you will use carbon dioxide gas, this carbon dioxide gas develops a cover on the combustible material, because carbon dioxide gas is denser than oxygen. So it will form a cloud-like structure due to which the oxygen supply is stopped and fire is immediately under control. So this is the second condition by which we can fight the fire incidences, like taking care of continuous supply of air. We cut off the supply of air. The third condition is taking care of ignition temperature. Ignition temperature is the minimum temperature at which the substance catches fire. So we have to stop the combustible material from reaching to its ignition temperature. Suppose in any area fire incidence has occurred or fire accident has occurred, what we do? We immediately pour water so that the combustible material will cool down or the heat will cool down and it will not be able to reach its ignition temperature. So that is why we generally use water. Water lowers the temperature of the combustible material, and as the temperature is low, it cannot burn unless and until it reaches the ignition temperature. Now, water cannot be used everywhere. So what can we use in areas where we cannot use water? That we are going to study in our next class. And in some areas we cannot use sand also. Sand or water. In such cases, what is the other alternative which can control the fire? That we are going to study in our next class.